All right, we're back, and this is still Crossfire with Dapo and Isioma. We actually have been looking at the pension benefit for the ex-governors, and we're considering the elements of each of the benefit that goes to them after they must have left office. And Isioma is driving this, and a couple of issues that we...
I asked you a question.
What is the question? I'm ready to answer you. I'm not running away from this.
After you had to think.
Okay.
You had over 3 minutes to think about the answer.
What is the question?
Okay.
Come again, I mean...
I asked you, we were talking about this, and then I said that not everyone, I know there's so many civil servants who served and who are still in current service, who have been so dedicated and true to their service and have not stolen a penny of government money.
I will believe you. I will believe you.
And I asked you a question.
Yeah.
When mommy was in service, did she steal any amount of money from the government?
I will answer your question very objectively and directly.
After you had several hours.
Number one, my mom joined the civil service at a very low level, and I remember that at the time she has put in 30 years in service and she was going to retire, she was still in level 7. And that's to let you know that she is not even privileged to have been in a position to steal in the first place, because she's a lower, she's a lower cadred, officer in the military. Now, for people who are privileged to be directors who are privileged, except you want to substantiate with physical evidences, that's the only thing I'm going to agree with you.
My issue, Dapo, I mean, come on, we're looking at it here also, entertainment. Yeah. You're giving these people entertainment, 10%.
This is ex-governor Isioma. People will be visiting him.
Can I ask a very good question? When they were in service,
he's now carrying a personality that you cannot just rubbish.
But my issue is, all of these are too humongous. And if you continue,
you are the one looking at it that way.
In the interest of Nigerians,
you have to consider the paraphernalia of the office. You have to put into consideration the paraphernalia of the office. If you consider that, you'll find out that
we need to cut waste. This new administration, which will be sworn in come May 29th, they need to cut waste. That means pension is waste. No, I mean,
it means pension is waste.
I'm not saying pension is waste, but I mean the degree which we're seeing here.
You are the one looking at it that way. You cannot consider a governor. You cannot consider a governor and a director in the ministry.
All of this is forever. So that means even if the ex-governor dies, the children will continue to enjoy that. Yeah. Until the last one of them dies.
Their father has worked for it.
Is this
Their father has worked for it. Don't forget that the pension law is not Isioma, is not just a legal. It's not a Nigerian thing. No. There are pensions law everywhere in Canada, in the US, in the UK.
They are, but not to this level. Hello.
How would you know?
It is not.
How would you know? It's to the degree of the environment. It's to the degree of the environment.
Let us also to the degree of that environment.
Yes.
So what does that say?
What that says?
I read out.
Let me explain that to you. I made that statement. Let me explain that.
Our senators, for example, who earn, well, about monthly salary cumulative 29 million plus. Is that feasible?
These people still have responsibility.
People
are looking up to them even after they must have left office. They are still helping people. They are still supporting their community. They are still supporting projects even across within their state and even outside.
Multiply it by 12. What does that give you?
I don't know.
You're a mathematician.
My mathematics is not that good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not that good.
An IT head? Yeah, mathematics is not that good.
I don't know what you're talking about. But I'm just saying.
Well, then compare it with what's feasible all around the world.
What is feasible all around the world? What is feasible all around the world? Environment differs.
The truth, Dapo, is the fact that
don't forget that they didn't tell us that they will supply diesel to his household.
Does not mean it is nice.
He will buy diesel.
Of course.
He will buy diesel.
Because electricity.
Yeah.
Come on.
Which one?
They gave you free car. Yeah. You're also having car maintenance. You're also having house maintenance.
Yes.
You're also having furniture allowances.
Gardeners and
security
cooks.
personnel. The last time I checked.
I am not a governor.
The last time
I have gardener in my house.
Of course you do, but you're paying.
So I mean, so what are you? Yes, I have paid.
But my issue here is all of this is humongous. In the sense that let's look at this: drivers, pensionable, no limit to the number of drivers. Now, that means that governor can decide to have 50 drivers with how many cars? 3 cars and 2 backup cars. So you can decide to have 50 drivers. Or you can decide can decide to tell the government that you have 50 drivers, just give them fictitious names, and then maybe you employed only 3, and then you're taking the amount of money for 47 others and putting in your pocket. Since the law stipulates no limits, I mean, Is this what we should have in a true Nigeria? When we're here complaining that we need to put Nigeria on the path of righteousness.
I agree with you,
I
do not agree with you less. But what I'm saying is that, see,
give these people pensions, but cut it. I mean, all of this, cut it.
Cut what? What are you cutting?
All of these.
You don't even know. And that's why I said that. Look at the paraphernalia of their office. When they leave the position as a governor, believe you me sincerely, they still have a lot of things they are attending to. They need resources to be able to maintain the status quo.
All their salaries, they were paid well enough.
Let's take this call.
What did they use it to do?
Good morning, Emmanuel.
Good morning.
Hi,
Emmanuel, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I just want to add a little contribution to the discussion.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. What the lady discussant there is saying, I support her 100%.
Thank you.
How many
100% for you.
Yes.
If it's for you, I'll give you -%.
Thank you.
Because you are just saying, you are saying all these things like these are some of the governors that have refused to pay Nigerians 18% minimum wage. And now they will be 8 years, and then they are coming out of office and then carrying all these paraphernalia, and you are saying they have built a personality, somebody who has gone there to serve, and then you are now leaving the service and then enslaving Nigerians. The load that we cannot carry, let us not just prepare to carry it.
True.
Because in future, our children are going to bear this brunt and so many things will go wrong.
True.
A civil servant that has put in up to 30 years, that is not earning up to 200,000 in a month, and then you are saying that person should now wait, and then his pension in a month after putting in 35 years in service, his pension in a month is not even up to 100,000. And then these people will come under 8 years, and then they are going with 3 cars to be changed every 3 years, medical attention, and all these things for their families. What of the Nigerians? And then after the whole thing, the tradition we are building now is that governors will do 8 years and then moving into Senate.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anyway, thank you very much, Emmanuel. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. Excuse me, that is Emmanuel's opinion. Every Nigerian is entitled to their opinion, Ishoma. Every Nigerian is entitled to their opinion. These are people. If you have worked very closely to a governor before, you will know that these people, they are not. I'm not saying that they ceased to become.
Have a call, please. Alex is calling us from Abuja. Good morning, Mr. Alex.
Hello, good morning, Shuma and Dapper.
Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, this is Alex coming from Abuja.
You're welcome, boss.
Pension for governors. I am totally against it. Let me ask this question. What was the governor doing before offending the truth of the government? We should be talking of federal benefit of the governor, and the senator should go back to his former position before he has been the governorship seat.
Look at Switzerland.
If not, if the APC that has just been voted massively, if they didn't do anything about it, one day going to treat even local government chairman.
True. True.
To cast them. To me,
Yes.
it is totally bad. Calculate it in the state of 20 years, for instance. If people every 4 years, the new government will emerge. If how much will be going into paying these people every year, and then for a lifetime. So I commend the efforts of one by saying respect. After all, APC
Alex.
seem to have been continuing, so they will find it very, very easy. Let them not set up a bad tradition. If not, they will be setting an agenda for PD
Alex.
to campaign for in 2019.
Alex, can I ask you a question, please?
This is that law.
Do you know the salary of a governor?
The salary of a governor,
Yes.
if you let me counter you, look, I want to give you an example of my state, Delta State. The government rocking away.
I'm not talking benefits, the salary.
Please consider that law.
Yes.
to say some of them we use the office to advantage. And these are the people you are saying we should be giving the lifetime pension. Is that a good tradition to move the country a step ahead? Hello?
Oh, we can hear you.
Hear you.
Thank you for your opinion, Alex. Thank you very much. It's his opinion. Every man is entitled. I said is it not his opinion? Is it not his opinion, Ishama?
You know how unjust this is? This feels like a politician that stole so much money, but because of his personality, then you take him to a VIP cell. AC, he has access to watch TV and all of that, and he can have guests. And at the end of the day, he spent 6 months in prison.
No, prisons are even supposed to be comfortable places.
So I know that's how it should be.
Prisons are supposed to be comfortable places anyway.
On ground now. Well, let's take this call first.
Hello, Bernard.
Yes, good morning. Good morning.
Hi,
good morning. How are you today?
Mr. Bernard.
Yes, I want to be involved in this discussion.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, somebody talked about it yesterday.
Yeah.
I can't see why a governor who just spent, at times they spend 2 years. Some of them spend 4 years. Some, fortunately, spend 8 years. And after that, with a lot of benefits, with a lot of things to enjoy while in service, and they retire and they still enjoy.
Forever.
You see, yes, forever. Now, this my lady, Shoma, said something, that a civil servant who spent 30 years will still come out without a home, a roof over his head. It's not fair. Now, let's look at the Nigerian military. Some served more than 30 years. Some were even involved in the civil war. Mm-hmm. They still serve again in the military, those that survived. And at the end, they died in active service. Up till today, some of them, their widows, are yet to get their pension. 8 years, 9 years running. I don't know what kind of system we are running. Some of them, okay, consider the Sambisa for example. Some soldiers are.
Oh,
please
so
try
sorry.
And call us back, Mr.
You see,
Bernard.
you know one thing about Nigerians, we are very emotional
this
people.
This is not emotional.
We are very emotional people, and that's why. See,
fact here, Dapo.
How?
This is like a thief.
People work in private sector. People work in private sectors, and they take these benefits.
I gave an example.
As GM, as senior managers, they enjoy some of these benefits.
An example of the politician.
Do you know what they give to ex-billions
MDs
of banks?
To a VVIP cell 6 months and he's released. Someone goes and steals
it's
3
a problem in Nigeria. The government should do the right thing.
3 tubers of yam and he's sentenced to 15 years in prison.
They should build
How
unbeatable
unjust can that be?
Government should build
How
unbeatable
unjust
prisons.
can that be? We have a call. Chris is calling us from Asaba.
Hello, Chris. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
Chris.
This is Chris. I'm calling from Asaba.
Welcome to
Yeah,
the
morning.
show.
Morning. Yeah, let me first of all thank you for this program.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Chris calling from Asaba.
Yes.
Yeah, it has been wonderful. Let me first of all thank you for this program.
Thank you, sir.
I think with this development that the president-elect is bringing, that is crabbing pension for the ex-governor, I believe Nigeria should be celebrating it.
Yes.
They should be celebrating it.
Why? These people haven't served your state. They don't deserve benefits.
They don't deserve it because none of them comes out from that place and say it's poor. None of them comes out as a governor that will tell you that he's not a billionaire.
Thank you.
Some of them are trillionaires.
You are assuming.
So when will you after serving for 8 years, when will you
are
still
assuming.
Make?
This is assumption.
I'm not. This is not assumption. It's what you and I know. We start telling ourselves the truth. It's only the truth that can set us free from this nation. It's the truth that can keep us going.
Do you have any physical evidence of any governor that has enriched himself?
When you see them leaving the office, do you see them with the numerous projects they handle to themselves?
Some of them come with ordinary cars to our office.
They don't deserve it. If it's somebody, if you are giving that to a governor that served the country for a state for just 8 years, how much are you giving to the man who has served his state, a permanent secretary, a director, who worked for 30, 40 years before leaving? How much are you going to pay to that kind of person?
You and I don't have an idea. Maybe they are heavily paid too. You don't know.
They are not paid. They are not paid. state like Delta State now, the one they retired since 2 years ago, up to now, they have not paid their benefits. And the governor is going home with all those numerous cash money and attached to them. Is it something that we will continue? Are we going to continue in that? No. In this country? And you will say we'll move forward?
Okay.
Thank you
so
very
much, Chris.
Thank you so much.
I'm still saying it. Hold on, Ishoma. I'm still saying at least callers have been calling in your favor. Can I make my point? Hold on now. Now, now we have another. Hello, Adekole.
Hello.
Hello, Adekole.
Hello.
Kole, are you there? Hello, Kole.
Hello.
Hello, Kole. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
From Ilefe.
Good morning, sir. Welcome to the show.
I'd like to contribute to that. Yes. Good morning. How are you?
Very fine, well, sir.
Yes.
Sir, please, can you turn down the volume of your TV set so you can hear us properly?
Yeah. This is what is in this country.
I think that network is not so good. I was going to make a point. See, there is a need for us to have details. Let us have facts. These people still have their children going to school. These people still have a lot of bills to pay. They have families, extended families to take care of. A lot of people believe that because they were one-time governors, they are so rich, and so responsibilities are still coming to them. Many of them go out to launch NGOs, and they begin to give benefits.
Medical entitlements which are not capped. That means if need arises for you to fly to any part of the world,
do you know what a governor suffers in their health? Do you know what they suffer in their health?
The average Nigerian is sick, cannot afford money, cannot afford the proper health care,
you use Lagos
and
State,
they die. And then
you use Lagos State as a classical example.
The last time I checked,
said.
The last time I checked, the governor volunteered himself.
We are back. This is still Crossfire, and we're approaching the last lap of the show. And we've been discussing the pension benefit for ex-governors. And it's been a very, very heated argument in the studio. And myself and Ishoma, seems to differ. In a long time, we seems to have agreed, on so many things. But this morning is just, I don't know.
In the interest of Nigerians, we have to differ on this.
See, I was saying before we went on a short break, these people have bills to pay. They have many of them get out of office. They launch NGOs. They begin to give scholarship to champion the cause that they believe in. So many of the things that sometimes they could not even do when they are in office, they still get it done. These are personalities that should be respected. They have dedicated their life to their states.
Let us not be sentimental
and contributed their own quota to the development of the nation.
And let us not be sentimental on whether
I'm not, and that's why I'm saying
lives or statuses. My issue is the people who you swore to serve and to lead are living in penury. These people are the ones who need this thing better. So
I said I will do my best. I said I will do my best to them. I didn't say I will kill myself for them.
If they are so
you need to separate issues.
My issue is
serving does not mean you have to die doing it. I have a life to live. The fact that I'm a governor does not mean I have to die serving the people.
But do you know also they're also entitled to pensions, to their regular pensions. Let them get their regular pensions, not this kind of humongous pensions. I am not saying
pension for civil servants is paid by the federal government. For state, we are talking about state benefit that a state that they have served.
All of this should not be
benefit that a state they have served.
All of these are too humongous. They are too
Ishoma, let's look at this thing now.
Waste because we want to channel the resources for the better good of the people of Nigeria. This is one of them.
So because they have served, they should suffer and die. They should not live well any longer just because they serve.
They will also get that. They should get their due entitlement, not this fictitious entitlement.
You are the one seeing it as fictitious. You are the one seeing it as out of place. You are the one seeing it as overblown. You are the one seeing it as ridiculous. You are the one seeing it that way.
The average Nigerian, our elderly parents, old and up from a certain age upwards, should have some certain entitlement benefits paid to every Nigerian who is from that age bracket above. This is what you should get as stipend, monthly stipend from your state. You should have another one from the federal government. As a citizen of Nigeria, I expect that at least every individual or every family should own a home of their own. They should have at least health insurances.
Does every citizen in America own a house of their own?
Not all of them.
In the UK, do they own a house? In Canada, do they own a house of their own?
They also have healthcare insurance schemes. Every one of them, they all get stipends from their government.
From government, from federal government, from federal government, from the federal state, not state.
Mr. Ajewale is calling us from Ile-Ife. Good morning, sir.
Hello, Ajewale.
Hello.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir,
Yes.
we can. Good morning, sir.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, we
sir.
can hear you.
Good morning.
Morning.
So I want to contribute to that.
I think the network from where you're calling is not so good. We could hardly hear you. Now, the point here, Ishoma, in rounding off, on this topic, and we're taking it away, even beyond now. I know that this is something that that is going to create a major divide between Nigerians, especially Lagos.
The average Nigerian right now, that I know they will throw their weight behind General Muhammadu Buhari. The only individuals who will come out to fight are probably those ex-governors and governors and their families. I know they're the only ones who will come out to oppose it. But for the average Nigerian on the street who treks under the hot sun and sees what life is, they will kick against it, and they will definitely support General Muhammadu Buhari in this campaign.
Okay. Anyway, it is for you and I to see things really evolve. It is for you and I to continue to bring issues, that are hot like this, up on the show, and let people take a position.
And let people support
unfortunately,
the new administration. They are working in our interest. Now we're seeing the difference. We're seeing a clear-cut difference between a government that is ready to fight for the Nigerian people. So let us support the administration. That's my own on this.
Yeah, I am still saying that the federal government should come up with pension policies, the type that will favor all the people who have served federally. When it comes to state issues, let every state take a decision. Let every state, every state, and that's why these pension laws they are state enacted.
You cannot just allow the states to take
decisions
on their own, because
Why?
it will lead
Why?
to anarchy and disparity.
It will not.
There should be
That's why the governor is there, to make sure that there's no state of anarchy in the state.
There should be a concise law that when we say, okay, this is how it is.
There is a man who has served you for 4 years or 8 years. He's not sleeping, he's not eating well.
Your state has 300%. This state has 500. Come on.
Let's be objective, Ishoma.
It's not
Let's
nice.
be objective. You are just looking at it as if it's so big.
That is why you see these politicians fighting and killing just getting there. For the benefit, not because they love the people. We need to be good to change that mentality.
Why do you work? Why do you work?
The right orientation.
Why do you work?
Thank you
Is
so
it not
much.
for the benefit?
Thank you
Is it
so
not
much
for the benefit?
joining us on this show today.
Is it not for the benefit?
We can only thank
for
people.
the benefit of this show, we have brought about a very, very hot issue, and we want to say a very big thank you to everybody who has called in to be a part of the show. We will yet bring another set of topical, controversial, debatable issues on Crossfire. You don't want to just miss any episode, because we promise to be a very, very, very interesting one. Thank you for being a part of our show today. I want to say a very big thank you to all the crew who made it happen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you. And we will be back
Say no to
tomorrow.
violence.